Welcome to the next episode of A Cowboy Life, the storytelling podcast presented by Smoothie King. Blending goodness to fuel your greatness. I'm Brady Tinker. You know, sometimes when I ask a Cowboys player for a story, I get hit with a lightning bolt that touches me immediately. It's happened several times, and each time it lights up my heart and makes me very happy that I'm doing this little podcast, A Cowboy Life. Today's story is about defensive end Dorance Armstrong. You know Dorance, number 92 in your program. Dorance was a guy that I was rooting for from his beginnings with the Cowboys. I'm a guy that's from Kansas, as you probably know, and Dorance went to the University of Kansas for his college football experience. He loved Lawrence, but let's be fair. The Jayhawks won exactly 3 games in his 3 years while he was there. Yikes. How much must a young man love football to stand out on a team that struggles to win even a single game each year? Dorance gave up his senior year of eligibility at Kansas to enter the NFL draft, and lo and behold, the Cowboys, who had him rated as a third-round pick, were able to select him in round 4 of the 2018 NFL draft. And by the way, what a job Will McClay was already doing. Van Der Esch, Connor Williams, Michael Gallup, Dorance Armstrong, and Cedric Wilson. That's a pretty salty group right there that played a lot for the Cowboys. As for this story being a lightning bolt that will hit you in the heart like it did me, well, when I first met Dorance in 2018, he was barely 21 and in the locker room of the most famous football team in the world, and it was overwhelming to him. He wasn't happy, he wasn't comfortable, and he wasn't playing, and he wasn't necessarily fitting in with his teammates. At the end of his rookie season, he went home to see his mom and his little brother, a brother that to this point in his life had mostly been a pain in his ass. I hope you enjoy this version of A Cowboy Life, the podcast, and a very nice story that will warm your heart from number 92 defensive end, Dorance Armstrong.
I was only child for 9 years.
Dorance Armstrong is 6 feet 4 inches tall and now weighs nearly 270 pounds. He was born in Houston, Texas, and played high school sports in Cloverleaf, Texas. In his short life of 24 years, he has known what it is to be poor and to face true adversity. He is proud of his mom and his big extended family, and they all pitch in to help each other. But until his 9th year on this earth, he was happily an only child, and he had never given any thought to being a big brother.
It wasn't a role that I was wanting to take.
Dorance was 9, almost 10, and who wants to be responsible for anything at 10 years old, much less anyone? He was close to his mom, and she doted on his every athletic move. And then here comes a baby that might change all of that.
I remember her picking me up, and she was telling me that we were going to a doctor's appointment. I didn't really know how to react. I was kind of quiet for a long time.
He was 9, and I found out I was pregnant with Caleb. And of course, he never expressed how he felt.
That new voice is Dorance Armstrong's mom, Carol. Carol shared with me that she always wanted 2 kids. One just didn't seem right. But you don't have those conversations with a little boy, so DJ, as she called Dorance, was caught a bit off guard to find out that he was going to be a big brother. Did you ever warm up to that idea, dude?
The ultrasound where
right.
where you see the baby inside, yeah. I saw that and then got excited. A couple months later, he's here.
And then he's here. Carol's second son and Dorance's new baby brother is Caleb Kane. So Dorance, did you jump right in and help?
Wasn't a lot of babysitting. There wasn't a lot of diaper changing.
Now 10 years old and not an only child anymore, I can't imagine that I would have been that happy either. And nope, diaper changing and babysitting probably wouldn't have been something any of us was volunteering to do. So fast forward just a little bit, how did being nearly 10 years older than your little brother work out?
I'm doing sports, he's doing sports. He's sitting in the car, I'm sitting in the car.
In short, Caleb is still too young to have fun with, and he's getting in the way of those independent good times that Dorance has always had as an only child. I get it.
For a long time, all we could do was go outside, play basketball and football, kids, or video games. I'm making him cry, he's crying because he's losing.
Older brothers make younger brothers cry. I'm pretty sure it's their job, I think. Did it get any better as you got older?
When I was at home, he wanted to be around me when we couldn't really do the same things. Like, I want to go with my friends, he wanted to come and he can't go.
Right.
So that started to make us bump heads a lot.
Yep, the younger sibling always wants the same privileges as the older one, and that desire to be friends with your friends is just annoying.
At AT&T, everyone, new and existing customers, get our best deals on every smartphone. Why? Because you deserve it. For turning your living room into your office and your gym. For teaching Grandma how to video call and teaching her again.
It's the button on your left, Nana. Okay, your other left.
It's not complicated. Everyone deserves something new. So AT&T is giving everyone, new and existing customers, our best deals with every unlimited plan on every smartphone, even the latest ones.
AT&T may temporarily slow data speeds if the network is busy. Restrictions and exceptions may apply.
Hi, I'm Clint Tillison with...
And I'm Jay Novacek, and we're both with...
United Ag and Turf, the official tractor provider of the Dallas Cowboys.
So, if you need a tractor to bale some hay, a mower to cut some grass, or a gator to get some chores done...
Get a John Deere at United Ag and Turf.
And then, let's get to work.
Hey, Jay, that's my line.
Well, not today.
Get to work with a John Deere tractor package that's just right for you and your budget. Visit UnitedAgAndTurf.com.
Before there was a draft, you could size up a cowboy by 3 simple factors: the crease in his hat, the bend of his brim, and his unbending attitude. A man's Stetson didn't just protect him from what life threw at him, it projected a rugged, unstoppable spirit. Stetson hats are still American-made with pride right here in Texas. They're still the unofficial crown of all self-respecting cowboys, and Stetson is proud to be on the field with America's team. Find a retailer nearest you at stetson.com/cowboys.
New Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. You deserve it.
I do deserve that.
You deserve decadent flavor without sugar, and a day at the beach without sand getting everywhere. And a relaxing bath that your children don't interrupt.
I deserve all that?
It's really just a visual metaphor for Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Everything you want, nothing you don't.
A visual metaphor on the radio. I do deserve that.
Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. The zero you deserve is finally here.
How did things go at home with you, your mom, and Caleb?
So it was me and my mom, and her mom had a house. My mom was raised up in that house, and I was partially raised up in the house.
You bounced around a little bit in the middle of a big, loving family. Some might think that sounds a bit rootless, but others know there is nothing like the love and support of a huge family. Makes you feel great.
My mom moved off on her own, but couldn't really maintain it. We were kind of going back and forth between house and apartment.
You have to give your mom credit for continuing to try and make it on her own. She had drive and toughness, and always she wanted to give her boys everything that they should have. But they were 10 years apart. That's tough on everyone. So were you and Caleb progressing in your relationship as you graduated, say, from high school?
Right after I graduated, not even a week later, I was in Kansas for 3 years.
When Dorance graduated from high school, he was 18 and Caleb was 8, and not much progress had been made between these two brothers. You have a lot of aunts and uncles and a big family, right?
I have a huge family. They blow my phone up.
So Dorance felt the love from his extended family, always. And I have good news. As he was heading to the NFL, Dorance finally began to really see his little brother Caleb.
He has an amazing personality because he's always joking. My mom used to always say, when she took me in the store, people would never know my name, but when she took him, the whole store would know his name.
Caleb became DJ's little brother, and everybody knows Caleb.
As Dorance began to embark on a big new chapter in his life as a Dallas Cowboy, away from his family at home and away from the support of his teammates at Kansas, he began to pay attention to his little brother and the difficulties that he was having as he headed into his teen years. What's Caleb like, Dorance?
He plays football, basketball. He's loud, he's energetic, and you wouldn't even know I'm there. My whole life has always just pretty much been us three.
You know, I could see it when I talked to him. Can you hear it? Dorance's heart is beginning to make a place for Caleb. Hey, when did you have this sort of epiphany that you were actually really happy about having a little brother that loves you and needs your help?
Off season last year. I'm picking him up, taking him to school, going to eat after, just embracing having a little brother.
Caleb has mad love, and he's always my brother, and he's his spokesperson.
Sounds like this love is going both ways.
Want to use what the pros use? How about the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black? Right now you can get the Jack Black Starter, a curated collection of Cowboys locker room favorites for just $10 with free shipping. The starter includes 4 Jack Black skincare favorites plus a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Go to getjackblack.com/Cowboys and use the code word TEAMJB. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys. The Jack Black Starter, $10, free shipping.
At AT&T, everyone, new and existing customers, get our best deals on every smartphone. Why? Because you deserve it. For turning your living room into your office and your gym. For teaching Grandma how to video call and teaching her again.
It's the button on your left, Nana. Okay, your other left.
It's not complicated. Everyone deserves something new. So AT&T is giving everyone, new and existing customers, our best deals with every unlimited plan on every smartphone, even the latest ones.
AT&T may temporarily slow data speeds if the network is busy. Restrictions and exceptions may apply.
Hi, I'm Clint Tillison with...
And I'm Jay Novacek, and we're both with...
United Ag and Turf, the official tractor provider of the Dallas Cowboys.
So, if you need a tractor to bale some hay, a mower to cut some grass, or a gator to get some chores done...
Get a John Deere at United Ag and Turf.
And then, let's get to work.
Hey, Jay, that's my line.
Well, not today.
Get to work with a John Deere tractor package that's just right for you and your budget. Visit UnitedAgAndTurf.com.
Before there was a draft, you could size up a cowboy by 3 simple factors: the crease in his hat, the bend of his brim, and his unbending attitude. A man's Stetson didn't just protect him from what life threw at him, it projected a rugged, unstoppable spirit. Stetson hats are still American-made with pride right here in Texas. They're still the unofficial crown of all self-respecting cowboys, and Stetson is proud to be on the field with America's team. Find a retailer nearest you at stetson.com/cowboys.
I'm trying to be like him. My brother works hard. He just does everything for me and that I need him to do. Yeah, I appreciate him.
As you might have guessed, that voice is Dorance's younger brother, Caleb Kane. He's gone from little and annoying to being Dorance's biggest fan. Caleb is that kid that can't wait to get help and guidance from his own Dallas Cowboy.
I'm really proud of him for being able to open up and talk to something that he's never shared with anybody.
Caleb is his biggest fan, and he needs his brother. Carol is his second biggest fan, and she is thrilled that her professional football playing son is finally opening up about his love for his younger brother.
He calls me a lot, and sometimes I don't answer the phone just because I'm tired, or he thinks I just don't want to talk to him. It's just like, man, I'm not even off work yet, or I'm just not getting home. Like, give me a second. But we'll always either find time later on in the week to catch back up. We talk every week.
Caleb continues to grow up to understand that his big brother Dorance has a job. He's an NFL football player with more responsibility on his shoulders than he's ever had. But then Caleb will always be able to relax and know that number 92 of the Cowboys, he's a big guy, has his back.
Hey, Mom, it was hard for you with both of us, so I'm going to help you out with Caleb. I'm going to make sure Caleb does what he's supposed to do, and we're together as we should be.
I told you this story was cool. Dorance has just turned 24 and he's still a kid. You know, I look at these guys day in and day out and I forget, as a mid-50s man myself, that these are kids playing football for the Dallas Cowboys. And he's learning this game, and they're learning how to be men and brothers and sons and providers and Pro Bowlers, and hopefully one day, Super Bowl champs.
He likes to brag on me a lot. I'm trying to be like him, following his footsteps.
It's like almost having a son.
Dorance Armstrong has found love and peace in this world of football. He has embraced being a mentor and an older brother. He has learned to be a very good NFL football player and teammate, and he has stepped up for his family, especially his mom, Carol. And by the way, he paid off his mom's car that she used to get her boys back and forth to a litany of sporting events through the years. And I don't know about you, but I'm proud to have watched the development of number 92 on the football field, as a brother, as a man, and as a son. Dorance Armstrong as a Cowboy, well, this year he had 37 tackles, 5 sacks, 2 fumble recoveries, and a 39-yard, what do they call it, scoop and score for a touchdown. Dorance Armstrong has truly begun to live his Cowboy life.